This episode of F1 in a Nutshell is brought to you by forgetting to use compression and EQ in the previous episode. Whoopsie daisy!
Talking about shit in Formula 1 that nobody likes, it's in a nutshell!
The next subject of this insufferable YouTuber's dream to do anything for views is the driver that everyone low-key feels sorry for, from time to time. Ex-Ferrari mark Felipe Massa, a predecessor to the predecessor to Ayrton Senna. Let's dive in. Felipe Massa started karting at the age of 8 and moved to Formula Chevrolet in 1998 for the Brazilian Championship, in which he finished 5th. Fast forward to 2000, he participated in the Italian and European Formula Renault series and clinched the championship in both series, putting this small Brazilian boy on the map of becoming a future F1 driver. In 2002, he got his break and joined Sauber in his debut Formula 1 season and stayed with them until 2005, getting 4, 12 and 11 points in the 2002, 2004 and 2005 seasons with the team, with the best finish of 4th in the 2004 Belgian Grand Prix and the 2005 Canadian Grand Prix. But that was only the start of what was to come for him. I can't fucking breathe in here. In 2006, he was drafted into the Scuderia Ferrari team with the battle-hardened 7-time world champion Michael the absolutely untouchable Schumacher. And this is where he properly started putting himself on the map. He got his first podium in the 2006 European Grand Prix, and got his first race win in Turkey, and won his home race in the season finale, putting him an impressive 3rd in the tables with 80 points. 2007, I will tell you nothing about this season, because I am, or was, in the process of reviewing the 2007 F1 season. Link to the first episode in the description. Warning. This portion of the video is not suitable for small Brazilian boys. Viewer discretion is advised. That includes you, Matt. He started off the season particularly well and did even better coming into the Brazilian Grand Prix, where all he needed to do was win the race and the championship in front of his admiring, loving, caring crowd, and become the first Brazilian champion since his childhood hero, Ayrton Senna, back in 1991. He crosses the line, he puts his arm up in celebration, and then Lewis Hamilton overtakes Timo Glock on the last lap. And the hearts of many Brazilians that day sank lower than Flow Rider in the club. That was a bad joke, I'm sorry. 2009, unfortunately, was an even worse year, as not only was the Ferrari slow and unreliable for the first half of the season, but Felipe was the victim of a stray suspension spring, hitting him in the face in Hungary and putting him out of the season indefinitely. 2010 to 2013, he had a lot of unlucky moments during his last 2 years at Ferrari. For example, Germany 2010, where he had to concede first place to his teammate Fernando Alonso, and in the process creating one of the first F1 memes. And simultaneously one of the unfunniest as well. A complete novel's worth of consistently average finishes, crashing twice in Monaco in 2013, and then being pretty much fired and replaced by Kimi Räikkönen at the end of the season. Being fired from Ferrari is one thing, but being replaced by Kimi Räikkönen is an absolute dream crusher. In 2014, he joined Williams and was semi-competitive again, not only getting a string of podiums, but getting a pole position in Austria, in the 3rd best car. 2015 was about the same as 2014, getting a few podiums in Austria and again in Italy, while 2016 was a bit shitter and a bit more emotionally draining if you ever watched him crash out of the Brazilian Grand Prix that year. You could just watch Matt from MSTF1 upchuck his guts on his review of that race. Link in the little corner up the top. I can't believe I'm plugging Matt here. 2017 is still in progress, so I'm not going to make any conclusions, mainly because I'm lazy and I don't want to write this script anymore. So that's about it. Join us next time when we journey into a level of irony that not even Tim and Eric can rival. See you, Space Cowboy.